Hi, it's Buckaroo975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. Now today I'm dealing with a delusional individual that has some absolutely insane ideas, and we're going to go into some of his wackier claims. Now, this is the same guy that already claimed that I'm a top 3 PvPer on the Legacy version on Elite Dangerous, and also claimed that I have 7k PvP kills in Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. Both of which he's not really substantiated or provided proof for, but then he's kind of crazy, so be warned.
Shit, here we go again.
Now his claim is that I'm just some sort of griefer ganker that just murder hobos across the galaxy, and that my piracy clips that I bring you are faked by AI to try and hide the fact that I'm a ganker and a griefer. Now, I don't know his definition of ganking, because ganking is just gang killing. So yeah, I've done that loads. Like, virtually any time I get a kill in a wing against like a solo player, that's a gank. We used to gank IED, they used to gank us. You know, it's gang killing. But it's not what he thinks it is, which is murder hoboing. That's more griefing, which is something I don't generally do. I'm not going to say I've never done it, but it's not something I generally do. I'm a roleplay pirate. I steal cargo. The person has to be alive to steal the cargo. So this guy's claims are kind of weird, and they get weirder. Like, he thinks I fake no cargo free to goes with AI to hide the fact that I'm killing everybody. The logic there is absolutely insane, and plus the fact that I've been making videos of me doing piracy for what, 6-7 years? I mean, how was I doing it pre-AI? Like, did I write my own AI? Like, invent it 5-6 years before AI video editors were created? And this is a standard one of his claims. This video is a prime example. Oddball is a ganker and not a pirate, but in Oddball's self-centered and cocky fashion, he will continue to believe he's a good player, although we all know that this is his little fantasy world he lives in. Hashtag ban Oddball. Of course, the video in question was when we blockaded QBO and were killing lots of imps in a power play capital system. But we're not going to expect this professional EVE Online player to understand how power play works in Elite Dangerous, are we? We're not going to expect someone who's this a nerd, weird and strange to actually have any concept of how Elite Dangerous actually works or what gameplay loops there are. I am by nature an in-game bad guy and very proud of that fact. I am one of the foremost roleplay pirates in the game. I have a reputation for killing imps, and that's fine with me. I murder imps as much as I can. I go down to QBO and I blockade it and I kill imps, because that's power play. That's part of the fun of power play. And yeah, I am Archon Delay in power play player. I do my merits every week for the joy of being able to kill some imps occasionally. You know, but the odd thing is, how am I supposed to be creating AI fakes of piracy clips? I mean, it's insane. Sora 2 can just about do a 15-20 second clip of something before it starts going awry. I defy anyone to get Sora 2 or any other AI to create a in-game piracy clip this long with this much going on and to look like it actually looks like gameplay. This is me trying to pirate Red Devil and failing miserably because I do my Oliver bit and ask for more please, and he just jumps out. I think I was tempted to slow this down just to check, but I think an NPC drops in and blocks my Grom Bomb because like his shields are screwed up, and I swear he jumped in and blocked my Grom Bomb from hitting Red Devil. But it didn't really matter because there's always more piracy targets, and I enjoy roleplay piracy because it's fun. And if anyone thinks I'm faking these clips with AI, they've got to be absolutely wackadoodle. You know, here's me robbing Decaying Green. This is a in-game bad guy that I'm robbing, which means I'm going to get shot at a lot, but I'm ready for it. I know I'm going to get, a fair amount of battering from Decaying Green every time I try and rob him. It's mines and phasing lasers. Yeah, and that ship's way outguns me because I'm in a very weak pirate ship with a save at a 7A Hatchbreaker limpet in a chair. But the joy is I got a 7A Hatchbreaker limpet, which is a 2-second hack time. So a quick purse snatch is always very welcome. Now, here we go. He says, yeah, I must admit to being a top 3 PvP and ganker, and also using AI to cover up my actions. If I was a griefer and a ganker, I would be making montage videos like Gino Gauron, and I would be putting myself on the ganker leaderboards, and very happy to do so. There's nothing wrong with ganking in video games. It's a perfectly reasonable thing to be doing. In fact, I'm friendly with most of the gankers on Elite Dangerous, and I would, happily wear the moniker of ganker. It's not a problem. It's just not something I generally do. I do gang killing, but I don't hunt people down day after day killing them, which is what I think he means. If he means just I'm a gang killer, I've always admitted to that, because when we attacked IED, we used to constantly attack them in the same way as they attacked us, en masse in a wing, and that was the fun of it. This is almost exactly like the last time I robbed him, to be honest, apart from he got my shields down quicker this time. You just gotta grab and run. You can see me thinking about going for a second turn. It's like, no, I want to. I so want to. But yeah, it's always fun trying to rob people in really powerful ships, and I'm literally like trying to steal more than 1 ton off him, because last time I think I got 1 ton, this time I got 2 tons. So that's double the tonnage. A successful bit of piracy, and jumping away now because he is in a much more powerful ship than mine, and he will shoot me. I do come back, of course, in my cutter, because once I know I'm going to be robbing cutters that are going to be violent towards me, I have to reach for my cutter to respond in kind. But it's always the fun of the pursuit, and irony, as soon as I get in a cutter, the person I rob is in a Type 9, so you can't win. But yeah, if he wants to let me know how I'm managing to fake clips of Elite Dangerous footage when Sora 2 can't even manage to do that, and AI prompt videos go weird after about 10-15 seconds of footage, it would be a miracle to be able to create something like this in AI form. And if I was caring about ganking all day long, I would be making montage videos of ganks like Gino does, and there is nothing wrong with that gameplay. It's allowed by the developers, and it's perfectly fine. It's not my bag, but I don't begrudge people that do it. I prefer to steal cargo, because people for some reason in this game get saltier and saltier over stealing cargo than they do about blowing them up. I swear, it's crazy. People get really attached to their pixels. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And now we go into his most insane little sequence of comments. I don't think he appreciated what I said, and I don't think he likes the fact that nobody cares about this guy's point of view of what we should and shouldn't be doing in open, because he doesn't make the rules that developers do. And he says ganker is any player that engages in forcing others into PvP and scaring new players away from the game, as you love to do. Unauthorized interdiction is a gank. No, it's not. It's a gang attack. Can you even learn the language? Also, where's all this evidence? Oh no, he has not. Anyway, if you don't ask for no permission for a player to fight you, you're a ganker. Okay, well, by his definition, I think virtually everyone in Elite Dangerous would be a ganker, because you're not allowed to do power play, you're not allowed to kill anyone, you're not allowed to shoot anyone. This is absolutely ludicrous. I especially love the bit where he tells me to get a real job. I'm sorry, but if you really think I'm making a living from YouTube, you are clearly an insane moron. I have a real job. In fact, I haven't been on much. I'm in the stint of doing, I had just done 7-day stint. I've got 1 day off, which I'm making these YouTube videos in. Then I'm doing 5 night shifts. I've got 1 day off. Then I've got 2 days, 1 day off, and then 4 days. Then I get back to normal. But I'll be doing a lot of overtime at the start of December, end of November. and all to the good. But yeah, now I have a full-time job and also do an animal rescue on the side. You know, YouTube is just a hobby that doesn't really make any money. So, yeah, telling me to get a real job is not the insult he thinks it is. And, yeah, as for calling me a British a-hole, yeah, I am. Thank you very much. Quite proud of that fact, to be honest. And yeah, by his definition, I'm not a ganker. By the actual definition of a ganker, I have ganked people. Because anytime you gang kill someone, that's ganking. What he's talking about is more griefing and harassing. I don't generally do that. I mean, I'm not going to say I've never griefed anyone. I mean, certainly, you know, I have murdered people for very small and slight reasons. You know, over the years that I've played Elite Dangerous. But do I go day by day murder hoboing everyone I meet? No. And I don't really murder new players, you know. I rob people. This sad and nerd little Care Bear has some really odd ideas, and I generally think he should stick to playing EVE, which apparently he's a professional at, which I find really odd, because EVE Online is one of the most cutthroat games in existence, and way worse than Elite Dangerous when it comes to how cutthroat and nasty it can be. So how does he cope on that game as a professional EVE player? And I have asked him how much money he made last year from playing EVE Online professionally. But, you know, clearly this guy's got a few screws loose. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of this guy in the comments down below. And though he thinks I'm some sort of nasty, horrible griefer ganker, I am a pirate. And always remember,
Everything's